Hello everybody, I finally beat the fallen Archbishop Andreus in my first 2 attempts in Lies of P, so here are some tips I used to help defeat him. I also used the summon, which helps a lot, and I know not everybody uses or wants to use the summon, but I'll use the summon. Firstly, I skimmed a guide on Sportskita, so I'll link their guide in the description. They recommended using the Fulminis or Flameberge Legion arm, so I tried the Flameberge one. You can see me try to use it a few times in this video, but I wasn't the best at it. Personally, I didn't think it was that useful because it was kind of slow and you have to be very close to him, but I don't have a lot of practice with that arm. I typically use the Puppet String Legion arm, but it's not very helpful with bosses. I found the Flame Grindstone to be especially useful against this boss, and I used it for both of my attempts, and I think it helps having that little bit of extra damage. When he was focused on me in the first phase, I mostly focused on staying away and on the opposite side of the summon, that way the summon could still do damage while I avoided it. On the second phase, I thought the opening scene was like so gross to watch. The only thing I could think about was how smelly and gross this guy would be and how gooey he'd be after this fight. The second phase I tried to stay close to him because he has this one move where he tries to spear you with the human form, and it does a ton of damage, and it's what killed me in my first attempt. So I think staying closer and staying behind him is a better option. It seems to me that his moveset is pretty similar to the first phase. He still swipes once and then slams down, as can be seen here. The only difference is his human form is also swiping around on the other side, so that's why the summon helps with this one. He does have one part where he shoots out a beam and then does AoE damage, so watch out for that too because that almost took me out. He's still pretty difficult to fight though. As you can see, I got pretty lucky in the end. I almost died and had to do a third attempt. But that fight resulted in this one cutscene at the end that I want to add because I thought it was really cool. I'll split it up in case you don't want to be spoiled.
And now, the stage is set.
The scene felt like such a Final Fantasy moment. It's nice that it feels like the story's finally coming together too. And that's today's video. Thank you for watching as always.